Alright guys, so still on the trigonometric functions, we are looking at how to solve this question on trigonometric functions. If you have questions on trigonometric functions that are a bit difficult for you, you can solve, you can simply send me a message on my WhatsApp number there. We're going to have a one-on-one class. I'll be scheduling a one-on-one class with students who are finding stuff like this very difficult. So let's solve this question. Right? For example 3, it says if y is equals to sine x cos x, find the y over dx. It's very simple, right? So if you check, this is our u and this guy is our v, right? This guy is our v and they are both multiplying each other. So very simple. We should know that with questions like this, it's a product through question. All right, so let's solve. So with that, we have our dy back to our formula over dx gives us what? U dv over dx plus v du over dx, right? It's just to substitute. The next thing to do is to substitute, right? Let's substitute. So for substitution, it means that putting our value back dy over dx by differentiating, it means u is this guy sine x first, right? So put our sine x, right? Then dv, what our v? Our v is cos x. So put cos x inside and put our over dx because we are differentiating them with respect to x. Then we have plus our v, and this guy is our v, which is what? Cos x, v du, what's our u? Sine x. Put our sine x inside, differentiate them with respect to x. Very simple, right? So how do we solve this? Leaving this sine x, we don't touch this value, leave it there. So we can say our dy over dx gives us, leaving this guy, sine x, differentiating cos x with respect to x. So if we differentiate cos x, what do we have? We're going to have minus sine x, right? If we differentiate cos x, it's going to be minus sine x. Now plus, we have a cos here that we don't touch, we just draw it back and leave it back just the way we leave our sine x there. So we're leaving this guy back. So we have cos s. If we differentiate sine x, differentiating sine x with respect to x, if we differentiate sine x, what do we have? We're going to have cos x. Very simple. So should we just put a square bracket to take these guys off? Also a square bracket to take these guys off. Right? So very simple. Sine x times sine x, we're going to have, this is a minus sign, so put the minus sign first. Then sine x times sine x, we're going to have sine square x. Right? And then we have plus cos x times cos x, we're going to have cos square x. Final answer, y over dx. This is our final answer. We can also rewrite this. This is our final answer, but we can rewrite this by taking this guy first. Let the one with plus stand first, right? So we can also say that our dy over dx should be this guy first, cos square x, then minus sine square x. Final answer. It's still the same thing. You can leave this as your answer. You can also leave that as your final answer. Right? Final answer. Very, very simple. So if you have other questions on trigonometric functions, very simple. Just go through the steps, follow them as I did. You're going to arrive at the complete answer, I suppose. Right, so again, if this is your first time of joining this channel, you just joined us for the first time and you like the videos, the contents that we put out, do make sure you like the video, share the video with your friends, right? Subscribe to the channel and let us know what you think about the video in the comment section. If you have any more issue, you have further questions to ask, there are other questions you want to solve and then you're finding them very difficult, you can leave them on my WhatsApp number on the screen. I'm going to promise to have a one-on-one class with you using Google Meet. See you next video, guys. Thank you.